going to do is we are going to do a quick dash. That's when we go through some of the, not all the letters we've learned, but some of them, and we say the character name and the sound. I go first, and then you say it. I don't need to hear you say it. So stay muted. You're going to say it wherever you are. You're just going to say it. We don't need to hear you say it, okay? So the first one is Firefighter Fred. He says, your turn. Nope, stay muted. Stay muted. I don't need to hear you. Remember Miss M said I don't need to hear you? You just need to say it wherever you are. Okay? It'll take us a little while to get used to this. Dippy Duck says duh. Dippy Duck says duh. Your turn. Bouncy Ben says buh. Bouncy Ben says buh. Your turn. Harry Hatman says Harry Hatman says your turn. Vicky Violet says V. Vicky Violet says V. Your turn. Jumping Jim says J. Jumping Jim says J. Good job. Kicking King says K. Kicking King says K. All right. Who remembers we talked about vowels? There are 5 vowels in our alphabet. Those vowels are A, E, I, O, U. I see Jordan's mouth going. Good for you. I don't need to hear you, but I can see that you're going. That's great job. Today we are going to learn a new vowel sound. And guess what it is? Let me go get them. You ready? Here it is. Are you ready? This is Impy Ink. Impy Ink says "ick," like in the word ick, like when something's icky, ick, right? Says Impy Ink starts words like it, ink, and insect with a "I" sound. Impy Ink. So today we're going to be talking a lot about, all our words will have Impy Ink. Remember, boys and girls, that a vowel is in almost every single word, at least one vowel. So you always have a vowel. The next sound we're going to learn is this sound. I love it. This is Fix It Max. Say it to yourself. Fix It Max. He says X, X. Fix It Max finishes words like box, fix, and six with a whispered X. It's like if you put a K and an S together, X. That's the sound he makes. This is his motion. We say Fix It Max says X, and you make an X with your arms. Fix It Max, he says X, okay? Every single word is going to have Impy Ink and Noisy Nick, because we know that one. Noisy Nick says and also we're going to have these characters again. I am going to see if anybody would like to raise their hand and tell us about the story of Clever Cat and Kicking King. Who remembers the story of Clever Cat and Kicking King? Jordan, will you unmute?
Clever Cat. He wanna watch Kicking King.
You are exactly right. So every time you see the C and the K, Kicking King is at the end. Because we don't want him to kick letters, okay? So the words today are those. Now, here's this one. Before we go over that, I have some new sounds. I have this new sound for you, TH. I'm not going to tell you about it right now. I want you to watch the story on the Letterland software. So I'm going to play that, and you listen carefully, okay? I hope you can see it okay. Let's see. I hope you can see it.
I'm talking Tess. I say t.
I'm Harry Hatman.
I forgot.
I say,
Sorry.
we both think the thunder is too loud. Thunder.
Song. What's happened to Tess and the Hat Man beneath that thundering cloud? Are they both frightened of thunder? Do they just think the thunder's too loud? What's happened to Tess and the Hat Man beneath that thundering cloud? Are they both frightened of thunder? No, they just think the thunder's too loud.
Great job, boys and girls. Here are some.
Click on the letterlanders to hear the sound they make in words.
Are we ready? Let me go on this side because I'm recording it.
To hear the words.
Ready?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bath.
She's from England and she says bath. We say bath.
3. Path.
Path.
Throw.
Throw. So I'm going to turn this off now and show you our Letterland board so you can see. Miss Lee Hockey, would you mind getting our lights on?
Mm-hmm.
And now I can show you the board. We're going to put the lights on and so you can see it. Because this is what we're going to be working on. Okay? So, we're going to be working with Impy Ink. So Impy Ink is going to be in every single word. What sound does Impy Ink make? I, as in ick. Say ick. I. You got it. So this word here is in. In. Say in. In. So here's the word in. This is the word. If you know how to spell and say in, then you know how to say put firefighter Fred in front. What word is this then? Can you see it? Fin. Very good. Like the fin on a fish. So if we move Impy Ink over here to Fix It Max, maybe that's better. Now this is going to say ix. Say ix. Ix. So now if I put an F, firefighter Fred, in front of that, what do I have? Say it again. You guys are on fire. That's awesome. Let's put that fire out like firefighter Fred would. I'm so proud of you. Fix. I got it upside down. Fix. That's great. Now, what if I put Impy Ink in front of C and K? What sound is that? If I put the, say it again. Ick. You got that right. Now, look here. Kick. And look, Kicking King's in the front. We're going to be talking about that this week because sometimes just very few words has Kicking King in the front. Mostly he's at the back. So this is the word kick, like Kicking King is kicking the ball. So now that we've learned the TH sound, it says whispered TH. When two thunder clouds bump overhead, you will find both Tess and Harry Hatman frowning as they stick out their tongues and say th. Can you say that? Th. Thunder. Say thunder. Thunder. Yes. So what do you think this word is? If I put TH in front of ick, what am I making? Oh, that's right. It's the word thick. Thick. Very good. So, We also have our tricky words, okay? This, to. We have the word like. Now we're adding an S. Likes. Like he likes ice cream. And then we have the word he. Can you say he? Okay. Today, I'm going to mute you all again. It's okay. I love hearing your voices. Today, for your Letterland, Miss M is going to be posting the student list on the Seesaw activity and on the announcements. I will be posting this list. We are working on becoming a fluent reader, which means that you will be reading the words from left to right, just like we do. That's the reading direction. The reading direction goes left to right, always this way. So when you're reading these words, I don't want you to be reading them for the first time to Miss M and Miss Lee Hockey. Miss Lee Hockey's helping me. I want you to practice with an adult first, a couple of times. Down here it says read 2 times, okay? Wherever it says it. Read 2 times. Once you feel like, wow, I got this, I know these words, that's when you're going to press record and record it to me. Make sure that you're reading all the tricky words for review, like, and, the, my, the new tricky words, likes, to, this, he, the review words, because you have to keep practicing all those different word families. You go across. Some of you are going top to bottom. I want you to get in the habit of reading in the reading direction. Fan, am, pack, mad, jam, sat, win, big, pick, pin, 6. You see how I'm just reading the words? Once you know those ending sounds, boys and girls, once you know that impy ink is always I, then you know what those words are. Say in. Say fin. Say thin. Say win. Say pin. You're just changing that first letter. If we move impy ink here, now we've got ix, fix, mix, 6. If we move impy ink here, now we have ick, I-C-K, kick, thick, sick, and pick. So once you know those ending sounds, you can read. You got this, okay? So Miss M's going to be posting this for you. Any questions about this? No? All right then. I'm gonna show you a word then and see if you can read it. Are you ready? I should have brought puppy pineapple. I don't know what to do. Sure. Maybe you can read them. All right, you ready? Since we know that impy ink with noisy Nick says what? Let's watch Puppy Pineapple read this. Say hi, Puppy Pineapple. Hi, Puppy Pineapple.
Good morning, Miss M.
So if I put impy ink with noisy Nick, Puppy Pineapple, what word do I make? In. Puppy Pineapple is in my classroom, right? All I'm going to do now is, let's say I add Puppy Pineapple sound, Peter Puppy, in front of in. What word do I have now, Puppy Pineapple?
Pin.
Pen. You see how you can read that? Pen. So let's say I get rid of the P, and I put, oh, Fire Fred. What word do I have, Puppy Pineapple?
Fin.
Fin. So if you can read pin and fin, you can read. Who wants to tell me that word with talking Tess? What word is this? Go ahead, Ava. What is it? Tin. Tin. Like the Tin Man from the Wizard of Oz? Yes. All right. What if I take away the N and I'm going to make an X? Remember, what sound is this? What sound is IX, Puppy Pineapple?
X.
X. X. And you know what's neat? If I put Firefighter Fred in front of this word, what word do I have? Say it loud. Fix. Just like Fix-It Max. That's his name. Fix-It Max. Fix. So what happens if I take away the F and I put an S? What happens if I put Sammy Snake in front of X? The number 6. You're getting it. Good. Do you see how you can read? You can read. So this is going to be great. I love you. Go and do all your seesaw work. You need to get on iReady. You need to do Letterland. You need to do math. You need to do our reading lesson. Okay, today we're doing a new poem on the reading lesson. So make sure you're focused. You can do this. And I love and miss you. Is there anything anybody wants to share before we go away? Oh, before you leave, hold on. Everybody unmute and say that sound. Stick your tongue out at me. Stick your tongue out. Thin. Thunder. Yes, okay. All right, Beauty, did you want to share? You need to speak loud and clear because I can't hear you. I'm muting you guys. Hold on. Everybody mute except for Beauty so I can hear her. Go ahead, Beauty. You're 6. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Yes, you are 6. Okay, anybody else? Ava, let me unmute. You can unmute, Ava.
I'm wearing my panda shirt that I showed you last time.
Oh, let's see it again.